Don't have a card? Sign up today. It's free. Go to Hy-Vee.com/perks.
Support local hockey and grow your business by becoming an Austin Bruins partner. With customizable packages featuring in-arena exposure, media and digital promotions, and more, your brand will be seen by thousands of passionate fans. Join the team behind the team. Become a sponsor today by calling 507-434-4978 or visiting austinbruins.com.
'Twas the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame. A sweater? Yuck! But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Ellendale, and Wells.
The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
Howard 96.
And that's right, we're coming to you live from Hy-Vee here in Albert Lee. It's another edition of Tiger Sports Saturday. I'm your host, Dave Nelson, sports director here, of course, with Power 96. And we are coming to you live from the official home of Tiger Sports Saturday, which is your Albert Lee Hy-Vee. Here about 11:30 or so, we'll have the Hy-Vee happenings, where we'll talk to store director Chad Adams to hear about everything going on. Of course, if you didn't know, we're T-minus how many days now till Christmas? That's right. So if you're hosting like we are, you're going to want to make sure you got everything purchased there for the big Christmas meal, Christmas feast. Are you having a little roast beast like all those down in Whoville? Maybe you are. Maybe you need to get out to Hy-Vee. That's right. So we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Of course, our other Tiger Sports Saturday sponsors are Americana Insurance, the Pizza Ranch, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, and the Austin Bruins. And so this of course, Tiger Sports Saturday, we've had quite a bit going on here over the last few weeks here now, as the winter sports season is in full go here, as they say. Of course, you've got swim and dive and basketball, hockey, of course, as well. Plus, like I said, there's a couple other things out there as well. So all of your Tiger athletes have definitely been busy, making sure that they show their Tiger pride. And tell you what, last night in Tiger Sports, a big win for the boys basketball team, as they went to Century and got a big win there, 67-63. Boys basketball's been really competitive all year. Just haven't been able to get that first win, and they were able to do that last night. We're able to seal that deal up and get that win. So congratulations to the boys, Tiger boys basketball team. Some other sports, girls basketball last night. Girls had to play Century as well. And they come out on the losing end there, 67-19 is how that one ended. Some other local sports that I could find for you. Waseca, they defeated Marshall, and I didn't get that score. I should have got that score. I didn't, but Waseca won. And then Austin fell to Mankato East, 56-67. We are going to get into our Austin Bruins Insider episode here early. The guys, they're a little ways away. They're Aberdeen, South Dakota. and I know last night, pretty big game for them. They scored 5 unanswered goals, and all different goal scorers. They had 9 different point scorers, so it was a huge team win there as they beat the Aberdeen Wings 5-2 last night. They'll do it all over again tonight, and then, like I said, that'll, of course, be over there in Aberdeen. So David Coyer sent a thing. They're a little busy this week getting ready for the travel, so we do not have a new Austin Bruins Insider, but he said let's play the oldie but a goodie. And basically in this one, he goes in and he talks about, with Peter Theodos, I should say, they talk about some of the different promos that are happening. Of course, so far this year, they've had some new things like John Madden Night. That was pretty neat there on Thanksgiving. They did the turducken, all of that stuff like they do on Madden, right? Or on Thanksgiving with Madden. They had Swifty Night I think that was last weekend, and of course I was not able to make it, but Mr. Ron Hunter was over there, and he said Mr. Coyer looked pretty sharp. So, like I said, they do a lot of things. So we're gonna hear some more of these promo nights. I know the big one that we're looking forward to is the New Year's Eve one. Normally we always sit around. Grandma and Grandpa normally take Garrison, and then we have some friends over and we sit and watch, the festivities on TV. We've really gotten into the Nashville one lately, and I know I'm a country guy. Working in a classic rock station, right? That is what it is. But we prefer to watch the Nashville one, and we'll do that. Wait for the ball to drop, and then, of course, then from there we always like to have the festivities on New Year's Day. But really looking forward to getting over for that New Year's Eve show over at the Riverside Arena, as the Austin Bruins will be playing that night. So make sure you guys get your tickets for that. But let's go ahead. Let's hear our Austin Bruins Insider for this week. Here's Mr. David Coyer taking it over.
Back-to-back weeks, we're here on the airwaves of Power 96 and KQPRFM.com. It's your favorite Saturday morning radio show. It's Austin Bruins Insider. I'm your host, David Coyer, the voice of the Austin Bruins. Joining me is Peter Theodos, the director of everything other than broadcasting and media, and that means he's the director of business operations because he does so much for the Austin Bruins. Welcome back to Austin Bruins Insider, Pete.
It's good to be here. You don't get to, you don't ask me to do this show very often, so the times that you do, I'm very happy to be on.
You've been on Austin Bruins Insider more than any other guest. I hope you know that.
No, yeah, but I'm not on here very often.
But not very often. Everyone else is on here once. If you're Jackson Riley, you're on here twice. This is your 4th appearance, I think?
Third or fourth.
Because I think, did we ever do a standalone episode for you, or was it?
Not me personally, but it was always previewing
playoffs.
something.
It was playoffs. So you had 2. So this is your 3rd appearance. This is now you now hold the all-time record for appearances, other than me, on Austin Bruins Insider.
Let's talk some promo calendar. That's enough about me.
Whoa! Hey, now you're putting the cart ahead of the horse. That's right. We've got some fun things that we're going to talk about on this episode. We are just less than a week away now from the Austin Bruins preseason. In fact, at the airing of this, it's less than 24 hours until the Bruins officially report. Sunday, August 31st, Austin Bruins players are officially back in Spam Town. That means the season is here. We have preseason coming up on September 5th here at Riverside Arena against the Minnesota Wilderness. You can head to tickets.austinbruins.com to get your $5 tickets before heading up to the Wilderness on the 6th. And then the following weekend on the 13th, we'll be hosting Central Division rival North Iowa Bulls for a preseason matchup. And those are also $5 tickets you can find on tickets.austinbruins.com. But after all that, it's the regular season. And with the regular season comes the promo schedule and comes our nightly promos where we try and make sure we have fun at Riverside Arena, make sure that you fans have some fun things to do. other than watching the super fun, awesome black and gold Austin Bruins out there on the ice, kick some butt, win some games. But we got to have some fun things going on for the night to get you in the door.
Come for the hockey, stay for the entertainment.
Stay for the entertainment. You get to watch Peter Theodos make a fool of himself on the ice.
Well, that's pretty easy to do.
That's very easy to do. He does it almost every single night. But we're here after we recently just dropped our promo calendar. We've got some fun ones this year.
We have some really, really good ones this year that I'm, aside from the normal ones. Paint the Rink Pink, which we'll obviously talk about.
We've got the old ones. We've got the new ones.
We got some new ones that I'm really excited about.
And we open up with October 3rd. It's a pretty. What's the line from Sound of Music? We start at the beginning. A very good place to start. I might be paraphrasing. October 3rd against the North Iowa Bulls, the home opener. The Bruins coming off of a road trip to Bismarck and then up to the showcase. Always fun on opening night. Last year, we had a great crowd out there. It was a Hormel night. I think we're planning on that being a Hormel night this year where Hormel employees get free tickets. And we will talk about, or we'll post that on our social media on how you can get those. Usually talk with your supervisor at work, but Hormel nights are always fun, and also welcoming in the North Iowa Bulls. So we got that little, that short distance rivalry where you get the fans in from Mason City.
Absolutely, and it's always, a fun night. You get a chance to see the Bruins play a real game that matters for the first time here at the Riverside Arena ice, or the sheet of ice here at Riverside Arena.
Making a fool of himself.
Yeah, always. I just gotta, just getting warmed up. For it. But no, opening night's always a fun night. You get to see all the season ticket holders that you haven't seen for a while. You get to see all the super fans that you haven't seen for a while, and you get to see what the team looks like, which is going to be a lot of fun. And just an exciting night to be back here at Riverside.
First game of the season always brings that big energy. Always want to get that win, and it's a pretty good opponent to start out with against the North Iowa Bulls. Following up, you can obviously check the entire schedule over at austinbruins.com or on our social media page. Again, these are just the promo nights. Following up, October 18th. Peter, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What was your favorite costume to wear on Halloween growing up?
You want to make fun of me because I have a great costume that
I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm curious. I asked you a question.
I was a giraffe, and it was fantastic.
A giraffe.
A giraffe. And it was fantastic.
Did you guys do? Where you bought a costume every year? See, we.
It was actually a little of both. Sometimes it was stuff that I just had laying around, and it just was able to kind of combine it all into a really cool costume. And then there was a couple times. That was one when I was really young, and my mom found like a full giraffe costume that had like a head that you pulled up and it like went up over your head. It was really cool.
You want to make fun of me?
Absolutely.
We never got new costumes. We had bins and bins of stuff that we could try and mash together and stuff like that. I was a big Star Wars fan. I thought Count Dooku, Darth Tyrannus, was the coolest guy in the prequels in Star Wars. And we had an old Batman costume. I turned that inside out so it didn't show like the Batman part of it. So it was just kind of a black outfit, and it still had the cape on it. And then I face painted a gray beard and goatee on, and then I had my plastic store-bought Count Dooku lightsaber, and I was a homemade Count Dooku. That was probably one of the coolest costumes I had growing up. We mentioned all this.
Yes.
We probably should have said the theme night. Anyway, Halloween at Riverside. Trunk or treat.
Yep.
That's something that we had Halloween at Riverside last year, didn't have a trunk or treat. That's going to happen on October 18th. Peter, you've done a trunk or treat before. Tell the fans what trunk or treat is.
Yeah, so we're just going to open it up to anybody and everybody. So it doesn't matter if you're a corporate partner, a season ticket holder, an individual game holder. You don't even need to attend the game that night. Obviously, you're more than welcome to, and we want you to attend the game that night. But if you just want to come out into the Riverside Arena parking lot, open up your trunk, and decorate it in Halloween theme. The Bruins don't play at home on Halloween, so we're having that October 18th. So it's kind of like the little pre-Halloween party party essentially.
yeah.
So kids can come out, wear their costume a couple weeks early before Halloween. Test it out because you always got to test out your Halloween
and
costume.
well, it also gives you the chance to have 2 costumes.
Exactly.
You can wear you can wear your pre-Halloween costume, or even last year's Halloween costume to the trunk or treat.
Yep.
And then you pull out the big stops on actual Halloween night.
And then, we ask the people that open up their trunks to hand out candy to the kids because, kids can never have too much candy.
You can never have too much candy.
So this is a night that's always been cool and fun that I've done elsewhere, and something that I'm excited about for this year because it's just going to be a fun night that allows us to, have a party before the game and that sort of thing, and just see some really, really cool costumes too.
So Halloween at Riverside, trunk or treat, October 18th. If you want to come out and not even, if you want to just have your car out there and hand out some candy, you can do that. And then you can come to the game afterwards. So always wear your Halloween costumes to the rink that night. It'll be a fun, spooky evening at Riverside. Hockey for Her Night, November 14th. This will be the second time the Bruins have done this, just honoring women in the sport of hockey and what they've been doing to help grow the sport for women out there. Last year we had a couple of cool honorees. We had some cool messages from the Minnesota State Mankato hockey team, some from the Frost, some from even the Austin High School girls team here. So Hockey for Her Night, November 14th. And then Military Appreciation Night, presented by KAAL, our friends over at ABC 6 News. That'll take place November 15th. We usually do a Military Appreciation Weekend. It'll still be a weekend, but the main Military Appreciation Night, November 15th. Specialty jerseys again this year.
And they're going to be really cool. We've kind of seen a little bit of what they're going to look like, and I'm really excited for those. Those are always a fun. It's just a fun night. It's just another fun night with the specialty jerseys and seeing those out on the ice. And I always feel like the guys are a little bit more competitive knowing that they're playing for something a little bit more than just, it's, a Scooby-Doo jersey or any of those types of jerseys. It's the military appreciation and learning also the guys that have connections to the military.
Tyler Shaver scoring his first goal of the season last year in front of his dad, who is a veteran. Gustav Svantesson served in the Swedish military. He's actually back in Sweden studying to become a police officer back in Sweden. That's a little fun fact. We had an update from Gus this summer on what he was going to be doing. But Military Appreciation Night, always a fun weekend, and active duty military members or veterans, and veterans I should say, get a free ticket at the door by just presenting their military ID. They get a free ticket on November 15th. Again, that presented by our friends over at KAAL ABC 6 News. Thank you to them for presenting that night. And then the fun one that's really become a tradition. It was my first time experiencing it last year, Thanksgiving night. November 27th against the North Iowa Bulls. Had a fun experience last year, a 1-0 overtime victory. Alex Lorenza takes the shot, save. Ashton Bynum buries it for an overtime victory. What better way, as I like to put it last year, what better way to burn off your Thanksgiving calories than by cheering on the black and gold?
Absolutely. And for all the women that are looking to get the family out of the house after cooking, that's a very, very fun way to get it out. And also, the last football game is going to be pointless. So don't watch that last Thursday night football game. Come out to a Bruins game. It's going to be so much better.
I don't know who's playing on Thanksgiving this year, but I almost feel like that's a shot at me.
No, that was just no. I don't either. I'm just saying.
I was about to say. You were saying that as the Packers played last year.
I don't think it's the Packers. We're going to carry on.
We're going to carry on, but that's Thanksgiving, and of course, as we have every year, drink specials, discount on merchandise, all this fun stuff. We have so many Black Friday deals coming out on our blackout game. That's right, we'll be wearing our black road jerseys on Thanksgiving again this year, November 27th. Teddy Bear Toss, December 6th. We've got 16 promo nights here, so we're going to start rolling through these a little quicker. Teddy Bear Toss night, always one of the best nights of the year. After the Bruins scored their first goal, Xander Lipset scored it last year. Fans who are encouraged to bring stuffed animals, new or slightly used stuffed animals, whether that's teddy bears, stuffed anything. Some people bring giant stuff that they throw out on the ice. You throw that out on the ice. We collect it and we donate it to our friends over at the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
2 years ago, 512-ish, 500-ish stuffed animals tossed. Last year, we wanted to try and get to about 600, 650.
We got more than that.
1,012 stuffed animals. We nearly doubled our total from the previous year. We're hoping to do that again. Maybe not double it, but get to 1,100, 1,200. Just get more on Teddy Bear Toss Night. That'll be December 6th against the Bismarck Bobcats. So get your teddy bears ready as Teddy Bear Toss Night coming. And then
your favorite.
It's a new one. It was big in the news this week. A certain pop star getting engaged to a certain football player. She's also releasing an album coming up later this year. That's right. On her birthday. Did you know it was her birthday that we're doing this? December 13th. Taylor Swift's birthday. We're having the first annual, maybe not annual, but the first ever Austin Bruins Swifty Night. Swifty Night, it just seems like we need to do it. Taylor Swift is quite possibly the most polarizing figure in the world currently. She is the most popular pop star that there is right now. We're going to ask fans, you can dress up in your favorite Taylor Swift era. She's got so many of them. What's your favorite Taylor Swift era?
The Jason Kelce era.
You mean Travis Kelce era? Or
no,
Jason?
I said what I said.
You said Jason Kelce.
I said what I said.
So what does that entail? Like what? Just now? Just you like her now? Or
just Jason's better than Travis.
So you're not even answering my question. Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
I know exactly what you're doing. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm going to turn this somehow.
I'm not from Philly.
I'm going to somehow turn this into Go Eagles.
Go Birds.
Go Birds, baby. I'm going to say Country Taylor's my favorite Taylor. That's what I grew up on, Country Taylor.
There you go.
But Swifty Night. Dress up from your favorite Swifty era. We're not discriminating against anybody. Everybody can dress up. We're going to maybe have some fun deals, going to play some Taylor Swift music, have some fun intermission games, Taylor Swift themed, and maybe, just maybe, we might have some things involving some friendship bracelets, which of course Taylor Swift is known for, friendship bracelets. Peter, do you want to be my friend?
No.
Wow. Wow. I set myself up for that one. People are going to be in for a whirlwind when this episode airs.
Yes. They don't know our relationship.
They don't know what we're like off the air. This is what we're like off the air. We're just caffeine-driven, a mile a minute talking, ribbing off of one another. We still have 9 more promo days to go through, and we have 5 minutes. Let's do this. For the first time in a few years, the Bruins will be playing on New Year's Eve. December 31st. What better way to ring in the new year? I know I say that. There's not much better than Austin Bruins hockey.
Correct.
There really isn't. New Year's Eve against the Minnesota Mallards. Ring in the new year, or at least pregame ringing in the new year with the Austin Bruins. You know darn well we're going to have some good drink specials for you. You know darn well we're going to make sure that you guys are having a great time getting ready for 2026. And, you know, we're going to send you into the new year with an Austin Bruins win December 31st. And I'm not going to give too much away, but Bruiser might have a fun jersey that night. We're not going to say too much, but just be prepared. Bruiser might be rocking in the new year, looking styling and profiling, if you know what I mean. Well, then, welcoming in the new year, the first promo we're going to have all the way on January 23rd, courtesy of our friends at Homes for Heroes. That's eXp Realty, Near North Title Group, and Land Home Financial Services. Heroes Night. Heroes Night is just like our previous First Responders Night, but it comes with so much more. It's not just first responders. It's first responders, our medical workers out there, teachers, law enforcement, military members. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Police, fire, EMS, teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, and current military members all can be heroes. And if you just show that ID at the game, you get a free ticket to that game presented by our friends at eXp Realty, Near North Title Group, and Land Home Financial Services. Also new this year, Hero of the Game. We'll honor you before the game. You get to drop the puck. Nominate your hero today by heading to our social media. You can find the link there. Fill out the form and nominate someone. Peter, you want to take the next couple?
Yeah, so coming up on January 24th, we celebrate the Big Bear himself with Bruiser's birthday. Always a fun night to celebrate the Bruins' #1 fan.
The #1 fan.
And the best mascot in the NAHL.
And he's going to have some friends there.
He is going to have some friends there that I'm also super excited about. And then the game that everyone waits for, as you were quoted as saying in the video, fans wait for this game 365 days in advance. It's Paint the Rink Pink. February 7th is another great night. It's an emotional night. You and I both experienced it for the first time. Except for the outcome of the game, it was such a wonderful night.
Still an emotional night.
And emotional, but it's such a awesome night that I can't wait for. Again,
Paint the Rink Pink. I don't know if you actually said Paint the Rink Pink there.
No, well, yeah, Paint the Rink Pink.
That's Paint the Rink Pink
Yeah.
on February 7th.
Bruiser's birthday, also an emotional day, but
Very emotional.
but more emotional is Paint the Rink Pink.
Turning 16 this year.
He is. He can almost legally.
He can drive.
He can drive.
He'll be
now.
able to drive officially.
He's not going to though.
No. Never get into a car with Bruiser when he's driving.
A week after Paint the Rink Pink, come out and bring your loved one, as it is Valentine's Day. So we're going to celebrate love, like we always do, by getting in fights on the ice with the North Iowa Bulls.
What?
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air, so we're going to punch you in the face,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, great night also. Ticket specials, drink specials.
Last year we did buy one, get one half off.
Yes.
For a nice little date night. Bring your loved ones out. No better way to spend time with your loved
Exactly.
one than coming to an Austin Bruins game.
100%.
Like we said, there's nothing better than Austin Bruins games.
Then on February 28th, a fun night that I brought in last year, kind of threw it together quickly, was very successful. And, you know, I wanted to bring back again this year was Scout Night. We had about 100 scouts here last year, and, you know, we got a lot of positive feedback from people that wanted to come back again this year. So February 28th, we're going to have another Scout Night here at Riverside Arena. If you are a part of the Scouts, or if you know someone who's a part of the Scouts, make sure you pass that information along to them so they can come out. We'll have a ticket concession and a patch package again this year, just like we did last year.
A very exclusive Austin Bruins
Yes.
Scout patch, one of a kind, only if you come out to Scout Night
Correct.
for the Austin Bruins. So we'll have that package again, followed up by my favorite, Pi Day.
Yes.
March 14th, 3.14159.265, I think is the furthest I can go. I know it's 3.14159. After that, I get a little hazy. But it'll be buy a ticket, get one for $3.14,
Yes.
just like we did last year. This year, we might do a little bit more with pies. You might be able to eat
Yes.
some pie. You might be able to pie a friend. So much can be done.
You might
on
be able to pie
Day.
David.
You might be able to pie Peter. It's great. You can pie somebody. Honestly, Peter might pie me. I might pie Peter. Who knows? Buy one ticket, get one for $3.14. And then the final 2 weekends, as always, a team poster giveaway on April 3rd and Fan Appreciation Night on April 11th. So much going on this year. Again, a lot of the same, a lot of new things. We just want to make sure that you have fun and have fun each and every night. But the most important thing is that you're coming out and watching some Austin Bruins hockey. The promo schedule just dropped this week. Find it on our social media or head over to austinbruins.com and you can find the promo calendar.
We forgot one of our biggest, newest promos this year. It's our new Friday night family fun pack.
Friday Family Fun Pack.
Sorry, Friday Family Fun
no,
Pack.
it's got like 8 different names. It's Fridays, it's families, and you're going to have fun.
And it's a 4-pack.
And it's a 4-pack. Let's see, I got to turn around just to make sure I remember what it all is. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorns, 4 sodas for just, how much we charge?
$60.
$60. $60. See, that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's just so baffling to me how cheap this is.
Yes.
A family of 4, you get 4 tickets and a meal for just $60. Peter, name me one place in Austin that you can do that other than the Austin Bruins.
I can't.
He can't. That's because you probably can't find it anywhere else. Our Friday Family Fun Pack, the first Friday of every month. Again, find more information about that on our social media, on our website, or you can go buy it right now at tickets.austinbruins.com. For more questions, call us at 507-434-4978. Austin Bruins hockey, we are 6 days away from the first preseason game here at Riverside Arena. We want you out here. $5 tickets over at tickets.austinbruins.com. We've gone over a little long, but our friends at Power 96 are great people. Dave Nelson, Ron Hunter, Jerry Victoria, always amazing people.
Jerry.
For another edition of Austin Bruins Insider. For Peter Theodos, I've been David Coyer. You've been listening to Bruins Insider right here on Power 96 and KQPRFM.com. Have a good week, everybody.
And thank you, Mr. Coyer, for that. Like I said, once again, it was a replay one, as they're a little busy up in Aberdeen this week. So, but going from the voice of the Austin Bruins to the voice of your Albert Lea Hy-Vee, it's Mr. Chad Adams, store director. Chad, what's going on in Hy-Vee this weekend?
Well, obviously, we're getting ready for Christmas, so it's just the countdown has begun. 5 days till. So when we kick off today, we kicked off the 5-day ad.
Okay, so a 5-day ad, which I'm assuming in that ad has everything you need for your holiday meal here. Not only just just on Christmas, but I know it, like I said, being a little bit later in the week. Some people are doing it all weekend.
Yeah,
and then of course right after that you got New Year's as well. So.
Yeah, that's what's interesting about Christmas. It kind of is almost all month,
Yes.
and then it actually still creeps into January for some families like ours. And so, yeah, it just depending on how busy your lifestyle is, depends on when you celebrate, I guess.
And especially if you work retail, normally you don't get to celebrate Christmas right around Christmas, so you do it a little bit later on. But Hy-Vee definitely has all the deals you need. And what kind of deals you got going on right now?
Well, I tell you what, we got some in-store specials, too, that we have. But obviously, we have the 5-day ad that starts off. So we have some of the items is the Pepsi 6-packs, $2.99. So must buy
That's a
4.
great deal.
So amazing deal there. Obviously, Hy-Vee cream cheese, a great deal on Hy-Vee cream cheese. Hy-Vee vegetables, also 2 for $1. So come see us to visit our 5-day. But we have a lot of in-store specials that we've tackled here the last few days. So, this whole weekend I put a special out for Hy-Vee large eggs for $1.48. That's crushing the competition by 50 cents or more. So come see us as we got a great buy to come in for this weekend. And then we got another great buy. If you've not gotten your ham yet, we got a deal on some Hillshire half hams for $2.49 a pound, and so that is that's $1.50 off a pound. So, So come see us we have a display at the end of the aisle number 2, located near our meat department. So, and then strawberries. Strawberries been hard to get, period. And then we got a deal with from Driscoll Strawberries, which is the best brand available, and we are beating the competition on that as well on their private label or their off-brand. So $4.28 for a 1-pound package. So we're beating everybody in town.
Those are amazing deals, and of course, not only do you have amazing deals, but right now today till 2:00, you have a certain someone at the front door.
Yeah, we got Santa's. Bring your kids in if you've not visited Santa, which obviously we had that last Saturday as well. Of course, it was frigid as all could be.
It was a little chilly last week.
But, yeah, he is here till that time, and so visit him and get a picture with Santa and in his chair there right against as you first come in the store. So, yeah, 100%. So come see us today. We have a lot going on, obviously, from here on out. So.
Yeah, and, of course, with Christmas being on Christmas Eve Wednesday, right? Yeah,
yep.
Christmas Eve is Wednesday.
Yep.
I'm assuming you guys will be having maybe some shorter hours on Wednesday.
Yep.
And then, of course, probably closed on Thursday.
Yeah, so on Wednesday, to give our teams get ready to close up for the store. So food service is going to be closed at 2:00. And then we have some of our service departments will be closing at 4:00, and then the store itself will close at 5:00. So just get in here the next few days and come see us. And obviously, looks like the weather's going to be somewhat pretty warm, actually, for this time of year. So.
It looks like so maybe some of the snow we've had over the last few days could maybe melt a little bit. But once again, if we were weathermen and we could be wrong all the time, you can't be wrong in your job all the time, right? I know I can't be. But yeah, like I said, you can never tell what those weathermen actually, if they're going to be right or not. So.
Oh yeah, so it looks like come see us, and then if you're in a pinch, we have a couple different offers for you. Obviously, we have trays available all ready to go at the front of our store here. Plus, you can order online for groceries or even for food service too. So, and if you've never been part of our Owls Online ordering system, we're offering a $10 off if you at least purchase $25. It's just a code you have to punch in. It's called Welcome 10. So if you have not used Owls Online before, as a new customer, here's your opportunity. And obviously this time of year, everyone's busy due to shopping or whatnot. So to finish up, to get ready for Christmas. So that's a couple things that we can sure offer. And don't forget, we are exclusive. We carry Mrs. Jerry's products here at the store, and so I know it's a very important and popular item. So come see us, as we just restocked the case this morning.
So yeah, and you were out restocking all those nice potato products. The Lefse, do you have the Lefse in?
We have Lefse, yeah.
And
we have 3 different brands. Is that Dave's favorite?
It's the second favorite Lefse is the Mrs. Jerry's. Number 1 is my aunt's Lefse. It's just phenomenal. But the Mrs. Jerry's Lefse too it's just a great product. And like I said, and the nice thing is it's reasonably priced too.
Yep. So we carry a full range of their products, obviously. So, and obviously the mashed potatoes are their bread and butter.
That's just it. I know unless you're one of those like to sit and boil and peel and do all of that stuff. But now it's all pre-done for you.
Yeah.
And it's actually mashed potatoes.
Yep. You just have to boil the bag, or you can microwave, depends on how you want to do it. So
save yourself some time.
Lots of time and a lot of headache too, and mess.
Yes. So. And of course with bakery, you guys got the bakery stuff going on, and so all your breads and things like that. But as far as with those meals, if someone wants to order a meal, they have until when to get it delivered or picked up?
So they have it until the morning of Tuesday to get by noon on Tuesday to get their order in on Tuesday, so we can get it all arranged for you for Wednesday, and that's the cutoff for it. So if you can stop in or order online, either one. So our staff will be more than glad to take your order and help you through the system.
And then with that, you just warm it.
You just warm it up. Yep. From that point.
Yeah, so especially if you're going to be busy here over the next few days. What better way? Like I said, it's just easy to do and convenient as well. So.
Yeah, and then obviously we have a lot of floral specials right now as well. So just come see the floral team. They have centerpieces. They have poinsettias, obviously, and then they have a lot of bouquets just all ready to go for the holiday season. So come see us when time is good for you.
Yeah, and then of course, if you need to have that wine for your meal, you just go next door to Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits, get yourself some wine or some other beverages as well. and like I said, of course, we know New Year's Eve, New Year's Day is another one. Are you a Tom and Jerry fan or no?
I am not, but we do have that.
You do have that,
we do have
correct.
That, so.
I know Tom and Jerry or even eggnog. Yep. You can get all that stuff over there at the Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits. So what else really, you're gearing up for this weekend. Is there anything that's really been popular leading up to this week?
Well, obviously I mentioned the Mrs. Jerry's products is very, very popular. It's all the staples, right? So we have a lot of those out. But, we do have these Angus ribeye rib roast. If you've never had one of those are amazing. We do have those in our meat department. So they're quick and easy. It's slow and go, right? You cook them slow and let them take the time and put it in a crock pot or put it in the oven at low heat and just let it go. But that's amazing. If you don't want a ham option or a turkey option, that's an amazing product if you've never had that. So, but there's all kinds of items in our store. Obviously, we have gourmet salads, and then obviously Christmas becomes more of a snacking holiday. So,
yes.
we got a wide variety of dips and our fresh made tortilla chips from our kitchen. Come see us there too, because that's a great way to compliment, and then all types of cheeses. So we have the biggest variety of cheeses in town. So from gourmet cheeses to sliced cheeses to local cheeses to, and obviously if you're just a regular bar cheese guy, we have that as well.
Wow, and that's especially if you're going to have some snacks and And, for some of those people that are doing Christmas dinners, they're either going to have a nice lunch or they're going to have a nice dinner after the Vikings game.
Yep.
But, of course, for that Vikings game, they do play on Christmas Day. It's a 3:30 game, I believe. So make sure you have all those snacks. Like I said, you got the meat and cheese. I know pickled herring is a huge thing at our house for around Christmas.
Yep.
Also, another thing
Oysters.
is oyster stew.
Yep,
You got the
stew.
oysters.
We have plenty of those, so just see our
lutefisk. I believe you guys you got some lutefisk in as well. So there's all of that good stuff, and like I said, it's just it's really amazing everything that you guys have. Now I know when I walked in the door, you guys also are doing some seafood deals.
Yeah, we got some. We have the crab and seafood sale that's been going on all month, so the time is ticking to the end of that, obviously. So it's a good time to come get your crab clusters or king crab, or we have tons of varieties. So just come see our seafood department because it's a good time. Time is now to get a seafood
and you do
selection.
have the holiday books out still. So if you're still one of those procrastinators, you don't know what you're going to do, you get the holiday book, and it kind of walks you through on how to plan everything out
Sure
for you.
does.
Of course, over at the gas station, too, if you're going to be traveling, of course, you have the Vikings playing tomorrow. So then on Monday.
We have the Vikings Fuel Saver on Monday, so that's a good time to get ready for the holiday for sure and save some money at the pump. And then, like you mentioned, we have Christmas Day, and we have a game. So obviously Friday, right afterwards, we'll have a fuel saver. So you got 2 fuel savers this week. So good opportunity to.
Plus, if you go shopping through the store, you save extra money on your fuel as well.
Yep.
And don't wait till Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, because everybody's doing that. Go out this weekend, like I said. Maybe Monday. It'd be a perfect day because you can stack up all those fuel savers as well. Correct?
Yeah, and we have over 1,500 other items in the store that's got fuel saver on them. So if you select any of those items plus the fuel saver program that we have with the Vikings games on top of it, that's a good way to save some money at the pump. So, I mean, gas right now is pretty reasonable, but it's a good way to get underneath the $2 per gallon pretty quickly. So
that it is. So, yeah, once again, Hy-Vee has everything you're looking for. And, of course, friendly smiles in the aisles. And, you, like I said, your staff, I see them running around. And you guys have had a busy couple weekends with Santa Claus, making sure he's there as well. And you got your kids club thing, I think, was going on, too. You still got where they can decorate some pictures and things like that. And
yeah, we have that. And then I just want to thank everybody for all the donations to help out Salvation Army.
Yeah, that was
the
really
last
big
couple
fundraiser
weeks. So
for you guys as
huge
well.
Fundraiser, yep. So we had really good response on donation bags and just stuff that we sent. So so between the community and Hy-Vee, we've definitely sent. Mary said they're pretty full with donations right now. So.
It's awesome. And like I said, everybody knows someone that can use that help, and glad you guys were able to be a part of that. So.
Yep. So that's been really good. So thanks to everybody that's shopped with Hy-Vee and donated towards the good cause for especially not only just every day for the Salvation Army, but especially this time of year.
Yeah. Now for next week for New Year's Eve, any big deals coming up for next week?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff coming. So just stay tuned and look for your ad in your mailbox. And I wrote it. Finalized it yesterday,
nice.
So look for that. So we got a couple good stuff coming in your inbox. So just look for it, and we'll definitely see you after Christmas.
Sounds good. Anything else you want anybody want these fine listeners to know?
Well, just really the big thing is that we do close at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. So just so we can get out of the store and get our families to their holiday traditions, whether it's Christmas Eve.
How many employees do you employ right now here at Albert Lea Hy-Vee?
Well, traditionally we have about 100 and some people that work every day. So it's about 100 to 110. So at that point in time, we're probably still looking at 50 employees at the store, pretty close to that across all the departments. So yeah, it's going to be close it down at 5 and get the employees home as soon as possible.
And then get all day Thursday off.
And all day Thursday off, and then rebuild and get ready for New Year's. So that's kind of the tactic coming in the mid and the last part of the week. So just get here to the store before Wednesday at 5 and enjoy everybody's Christmas that's listening.
Yeah. So and you have a great Christmas as well, Chad. And we'll talk to you next week again next Saturday. We'll hear about all the the fun New Year's specials that you're going to have.
Well, we'll have a
for out
bunch,
there.
so just get ready, folks.
Yeah, so once again, Chad Adams, the store director here at Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, the official home of Tiger Sports Saturday. With that, we'll get you into some more advertisements here, pay some more bills, and we'll see you again here just shortly on Tiger Sports Saturday.
'Twas the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame. A sweater? Yuck! But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lea, Ellendale, and Wells.
The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
As the seasons change, so do things at the Pizza Ranch, located in the Northbridge Mall just off I-90 in Albert Lea. Now senior appreciation pricing is all day Wednesday, not just for lunch. You can also get the buffet for just $11.99 from 11 until 11:29, Monday through Friday, with the early bird discount. Kids still eat free with a paid adult on Tuesdays, and the party rooms are available, seating up to 100 people. It's all at the Pizza Ranch, located in the Northbridge Mall just off I-90 in Albert Lea.
Save more at Hy-Vee. Earn fuel saver rewards on over 1,000 items at your Albert Lea Hy-Vee with your Hy-Vee Perks card. Don't have a card? Sign up today. It's free. Go to Hy-Vee.com/perks.
Howard 96.
And back here again from Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, your official home of Tiger Sports Saturday. This is Tiger Sports Saturday as we're getting ready to put a wrap on the show here in just a matter of minutes here. But let's go ahead and let's talk about our sponsors again here for Tiger Sports Saturday. Of course, we have some of the best sponsors out there that help make and keep sports local here in Albert Lea. Of course, our Tiger Sports Saturday sponsors, Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, Americana Insurance, the Pizza Ranch, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, and the Austin Bruins. Our sports boosters, and like I said, go out and help support them because they're helping support keep local sports on local radio. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, the Austin Bruins, Gutters by GT, Marthaler Honda, Elf Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales on the Corner in Hayward, the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. So thank you again to all of our sports boosters, and make sure you guys go out and support them as well, since they are returning that favor. Let's talk a little bit about what's coming up this week in Tiger Sports. Let me get over to the schedule. Of course, today is wrestling, big tournament. So there's a co-ed junior high tournament at Faribault, and then today a big one as Rochester over at the Rochester Civic Center. The varsity team is over there talking with one of the dads the other day. He said it's gonna be a pretty tough tournament. A lot of state champions at that tournament this weekend, so should be some really good wrestling heading on over there today. I know it started yesterday as well. Let's go into next week, Monday. We do have boys hockey at home as JV's at 5:30, and then varsity is at 7:15. Power 86 will be there to bring you all that coverage. You can listen here on 96.1 FM. You can listen to our audio stream, which we know we are experiencing a little issues. We're working on that. And then you can also watch it for free as well with Power 96. And we're going to be in our new location. We're up close towards center ice. So you guys talked. We heard and we listened. And we are moving from our little perch up above now down towards center ice. So we'll have access to both views and no more net. So that'll be our first one. Of course, we had everything set up ready to go for Thursday night, and then with the weather, they did have to cancel that girls' hockey game. But that'll be the boys' hockey at 7:15. You can watch it on our website. You can also watch it from our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel. That's right. Our YouTube channel is back up. Go ahead and search for Power 96 Albert Lee. And there you'll see all of the games that we have played, as well as you can listen to this over again as well. Our Tiger Sports Saturdays are also on there. Teddy Bear Toss Night will be that night as well. So bring your teddy bears, and between the first and second period there, so during the intermission, they'll throw all the teddy bears onto the ice, and they'll pick that up, and then those will be donated to local organizations. So that is Monday. What else we got going on? Girls varsity basketball, they're going to be at Pine Island. Boys basketball, let's just see here. That's going to be, it says C on Tuesday against LeSueur Henderson, 4:45. And then girls JV hockey will be at the City Arena against Marshalltown High School. And then boys basketball JV at 6 o'clock versus LeSueur. Boys basketball on the 23rd against LeSueur varsity at 7:30. And that one will be able to be heard or watched as well with Power 96, as Mr. Brad Skinnis will be in to help again with that play-by-play. As, like I said, Brad on loan from Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union. And go get your loan from Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union as well. But that'll be Tuesday night, and then we'll be off for a little bit there. As girls basketball, they'll be the following week on that Monday. Boys basketball as well. But that'll be, like I said, after the break there. So that's what's going on Tiger Sports and even here on Power 96. We'll get in here to the last little bit of our bills we got to get paid for you. And then we'll be right back here again with some more on Tiger Sports Saturday, live from Hy-Vee.
The Bruins are back on the road after a weekend sweep at home against the Watertown Shamrocks. They make their first road trip of December to Aberdeen, South Dakota to face off with the third-place Wings. 7:15 puck drop both Friday and Saturday night. You can catch those games on NATV with the voice of the Bruins, David Coyer, or head over to the official road game destination of your Bruins, Lansing Corners, just off Highway 218.
'Twas the night before Christmas when a mouse chewed on a wire, frying himself and starting a fire. The fire spread to the tree, which burst into flame, burning the presents, both the good and the lame.
A sweater? Yuck!
But the fire trucks rescued the kids' dad and mama, and thank goodness they had insurance with Americana. Bet you never saw that coming.
Wishing you a merry and safe Christmas. Your friends at Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Ellendale, and Wells.
Guys, thanks for helping me carry my Christmas tree.
Zoe, this thing weighs a ton.
Drewski, lift with your legs, man.
Santa! Did you get my letter?
He's talking to you, Bridges.
I'm not that.
Of course he did. Right, Santa?
You know, my elf Drewski here, he handles the nice list.
An elf? I'm 6'3". What everyone wants is iPhone 17. And at T-Mobile, you can get it on them. That center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. Right, Mrs. Claus?
I'm Mrs. Claus's much younger sister. And at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch. So you can keep your old phone.
Or give it as a gift.
And the best part, you can make the switch to T-Mobile from your phone in just 15 minutes.
Guys, my side of the tree is slipping.
Timber!
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Switch in just 15 minutes and get iPhone 17 on us with no trade-in needed.
With 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement, 256 gigs, $830. Eligible port in a new line. $100 plus a month plan with autopay plus taxes and fees required. Check out in 15 minutes or less per line. Visit T-Mobile.com.
CBS News Brief. Weather woes are putting a cramp in the style of some of the millions heading out of town for what AAA says is a record travel holiday, but some are taking it all in stride.
Try not to be annoyed by all the airport drama if there is any. Just like, you're going on vacation, have fun.
The U.S. military has struck dozens of sites in Syria in retaliation for an attack there that killed 3 Americans. CBS's Willie James Inman.
In a post on Truth Social, the president warned against attacks on the U.S., writing, "You will be hit harder than you have ever been hit before if you in any way attack or threaten the USA."
Federal investigators are looking for the cause of that deadly plane crash that killed 7 in North Carolina.
We do not know the circumstances which led the aircraft, which was a Part 91 general aviation flight, to attempt to return to the airport, but that is the focus of our investigation.
CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keys.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 29. Northwesterly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, lows level off around 5 above. Mainly sunny skies tomorrow, 30. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun and dry. Monday and Tuesday, upper 30s. Monday, low 30s by Tuesday. That's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Paul Tremblay. Currently, it's 26 degrees.
Power 96.
And back here, just a little bit left here of Tiger Sports Saturday. Once again, live from the Albert Lee Hy-Vee. Once again, you can get on out here today. As Chad was saying, a lot of deals going on. Five-day sale is, like I said, we don't have much time left here to get your shopping done, as Wednesday is Christmas Eve. So just so everybody knows here as well, some programming stuff for this week here on Power 96. Of course, like I said, tomorrow we will have Vikings football here as at 11 o'clock. It'll be Vikings football Sunday. And then the boom at noon as your Minnesota Vikings take on, I believe it's the Giants. And then from there, we will have the post game as well. Monday night will be hockey here on Power 96. So we will have that for you. Pregame right around 7 as myself and Big J will be doing that pregame for you. And then Tuesday night we'll have Albert Lee Tiger basketball, boys basketball, 7:30. So myself and Mr. Brad Skinnis will be on the call for that. And then Wednesday, of course, will be Christmas Eve. And I believe as of right now, 5 o'clock on, you'll hear Christmas music. And it's normally it's 30-some hours of Christmas music. And then we have a full list of sponsors. So thank you to all of our sponsors who help bring Christmas music here to Power 96. So if you're out traveling or maybe doing whatever, maybe you're just sitting at home, turn on your radio here to 96.1 FM, and you can listen to all your favorite Christmas hits. Of course, some classic hits, some rock hits. Mr. Ron Hunter does a pretty good selection there. He does a pretty good job putting that all together. And then Thursday, of course, Christmas music will be playing during the day, but then I believe it's 2:30. We'll kick over to Vikings football with Paul Allen and his crew, and it's a 3:30 kickoff against against the Lions. That game will be up in the cities. So we will have a little break in the Christmas music while we do have Vikings football on. But once that is done, then we're going to go right back into that Christmas music until 11:59 on Christmas night. Power 96 offices will be open Wednesday, but we will be closed Thursday. So if you get anything for the shopping show, maybe you're going to do some Christmas shopping on our Power Shopper show, make sure you listen in on Tuesday, and then you'll have Wednesday to pick those up because we will be closed on Thursday. And then from there, Friday, nothing really too much going on. There's a little break in the action as kids will be on that Christmas break. And then Saturday, we'll be back here again at Hy-Vee for Tiger Sports Saturday. So kind of a busy week here for Power 96. And, but yeah, like I said, we want to thank you all for being part of the Power 96 family. Whether you listen for your news, your weather, your sports, we appreciate you keeping your radio dial local with Power 96. With that, we're just about ready to end this edition again of Tiger Sports Saturday. Like I said, I've been your host, David Nelson, sports director here for Power 96. And thanks again to our Tiger Sports Saturday sponsors. Of course, Hy-Vee here in Albert Lea, Americana Insurance, the Pizza Ranch, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, and the Austin Bruins. And once again, tonight, Bruins game 2 up there in